Hello and welcome to this channel. Please like this video and subscribe for more great football stories. Many of our viewers are too young to remember this guy or even know who he is. This is Davor Šuker. He was one of the best strikers in the world during his playing days. The Croatian won the Golden Shoe Award as Europe's top scorer in 1999 while playing for Real Madrid and was the runner-up for the FIFA World Player of the Year award in 2002, behind Ronaldo Nazario. During his playing days, he was teammates with some of the best players in the world, like Zinedine Zidane, Roberto Carlos, Luis Figo, Ronaldo, and many more at Real Madrid, and also with the likes of Christian Vieri, Hidetoshi Nakata, and Marcel Desailly at Inter Milan. Šuker was a complete striker who was blessed with pace, power, technique, and an eye for goal. He was a prolific goal-scorer wherever he played and won numerous trophies including 2 Champions League titles, an Intercontinental Cup, 2 La Liga titles, an Italian Super Cup, and an English FA Cup. The main reason why many football fans today don't know about Šuker is because he quit playing at the peak of his career due to injury. Had he carried on playing until 2010 or so, he would definitely be a household name among the modern generation of football fans. In this video, we will look at a player who could have been the new Ronaldo or Messi but had his career cut short by injuries. His name is Harry Kane, and he has already established himself as one of the best strikers in the Premier League. In fact, he is the all-time top scorer in the history of Tottenham Hotspur and the second highest goal scorer in the history of the Premier League. He is also England's all-time top scorer, overtaking the legendary Wayne Rooney in September 2022. But there is no doubt that Kane's achievements would have been even greater if not for the career-threatening injury he suffered in 2008. Harry Kane was born on July 1993 in Walthamstow, London. His father, Patrick, was born in the US and played semi-professional football back in the States before moving to London. His mother, Kim, was born in England. From an early age, it was obvious that Harry was destined for greatness. He was obsessed with football and would often spend hours upon hours juggling the ball in his garden. His talent soon attracted the attention of scouts from some of the biggest clubs in England, including Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham. But it was Spurs who won the race for his signature when he was just 11 years old. Kane progressed through the youth ranks at Tottenham and soon established himself as one of the most prolific young strikers in the country. He scored over 30 goals for the youth team in the 2010-11 season, attracting the attention of then-manager Andre Villas-Boas. Villas-Boas was impressed with what he saw in training and decided to give Kane his first-team debut in a Europa League match against Hearts of Midlothian in August 2011. Although Kane did not score in his debut, he would get his first goal for the club just 3 months later in a 1-0 victory over Aston Villa in the same competition. Following the arrival of new manager Tim Sherwood, Kane was given more opportunities in the first team, and he responded by scoring 7 goals in 13 Premier League appearances in the second half of the 2012-13 season. His performances earned him the PFA Young Player of the Year award, and it looked like the future belonged to him. But things would take a turn for the worse in the summer of 2014. While on international duty with the England under-21 team, Kane suffered a serious ankle injury that threatened to end his career. The injury required surgery, and it was unclear how long it would take for Kane to recover. The injury was a devastating blow to Kane, who had worked so hard to get where he was. But instead of giving up, Kane knuckled down and began the long process of rehabilitation. He spent months working with the physiotherapists at Tottenham, and slowly but surely he began to make progress. By January 2015, Kane was back in training with the first team and he wasted no time in making an impact. He came off the bench to score in a 3-2 victory over Leicester City in his first game back. And he followed that up with another goal in a 4-0 win over struggling Queen's Park Rangers a week later. Kane's return to form was nothing short of spectacular. He went on to score 21 goals in 34 appearances in all competitions that season, helping Tottenham to finish 5th in the Premier League and reach the quarter-finals of the Europa League. His performances earned him the PFA Players Player of the Year and the Football Writers Association Footballer of the Year awards. However, his progress was once again halted by another serious injury. In September 2016, Kane suffered an ankle injury that kept him out for 3 months. When he returned, he was not the same player. His confidence had taken a hit and he was struggling to find the back of the net as regularly as he had before. Some people started to wonder if Kane would ever be able to reach the heights that he had previously scaled. But Kane was determined to prove them wrong. He spent months working hard behind the scenes, and his hard work eventually paid off. In the 2017-18 season, Kane found the back of the net 30 times in all competitions, helping Tottenham to finish third in the Premier League and reach the final of the Champions League. Kane's performances earned him the Golden Boot and the Playmaker of the Season award, and he was finally back to his best. But unfortunately, in January 2019, Kane suffered another serious injury. This time it was a torn muscle in his hamstring. The injury kept him out for 4 months and once again raised doubts about his ability to stay fit and play at the highest level. But Kane battled back, and in the 2019-20 season, he managed to score 23 goals in all competitions despite the disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. In the 2020-21 season, Kane finally got his hands on some silverware when he helped Tottenham win the League Cup. However, he was unable to help the club win any major trophies in the following seasons. And in July 2022, he made the controversial decision to join their bitter rivals, Manchester United. The move saw him reunite with his former manager, Jose Mourinho, as well as fellow England internationals Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard. Despite being 30 years old, Kane is still one of the best strikers in the Premier League, and he is expected to continue scoring goals for fun at Old Trafford. But it is impossible to say whether or not he will ever win the elusive Premier League title. Had Kane not suffered those career-threatening injuries, he would have gone on to become one of the greatest strikers in the history of the game. He would have broken Alan Shearer's record of 260 Premier League goals and would have emulated the likes of Eusebio, Ronaldo Nazario, Romario, and Ronaldo in winning the coveted Ballon d'Or award. In fact, he would have been a contender for the title of greatest player of all time. But sadly, Kane's career has been littered with injuries which have prevented him from reaching his full potential. Nonetheless, Kane is still a world-class striker, and he has already established himself as a legend at Tottenham. With 254 goals in 320 games, he is the club's all-time top scorer, and he is only getting started at Manchester United. So, who knows? Maybe he can add some major trophies to his cabinet at Old Trafford and finally get his hands on the elusive Ballon d'Or. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.